The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our bad guy, which in this case is going to be a cat. So I need to add a sprite. I'm going to choose it. I'm going to go to animals. Now, as I look at the cats, yeah, sure, I could bring Scratch Cat or Flying Cat back in, but I'm going to use Cat 2. And the reason I'm going to use Cat 2, even though it doesn't show motion, is because it's got the same perspective on it. My mouse was viewed from the top. I want my cat to match. So I'm going to go ahead and click Cat 2. And Cat 2 comes in and is quite large. So as we've done in the past and as we will continue to do, I'm going to go ahead and just start a stack that's my initial settings stack. So one of the things that I am going to do, again, later on, I'm going to make stuff hide. So I do want to make sure that I start with show. I also want to set my size. I'm going to go to 50% and double click on it so we make it active. That's going to be a little too small. Doesn't really give me good perspective. I'm trying this out before. I believe 65 gave me kind of a nice look. Wasn't too big. It was obviously bigger than the mouse. You can again mess with those to get the look that works best in your maze. The other thing I want to do is I am going to give it a starting location. So I am going to give it a go to XY. Now my go to XY, it's going to start on the opposite side. So somewhere in here, looks like my X should be 205. And I'm going to have the random Y starting position again. So I'm going to pick random for Y and anywhere between 150 and negative 150. So just to see what's going on, I'm just going to start it. So again, you can see both of them are picking different random numbers. Okay, that's perfect. So then the next part I want to do is I want the cat to actually chase the mouse. So my motion, to start my motion stack, when the green flag is clicked, I want it to point towards the mouse, and I want it to move. I don't want it to move 10 steps. I want it to move 2 steps. As you can see, the cat is crouched, kind of like it's getting ready to pounce. It's going to move in on the mouse slowly. It's also going to make our game much more playable. Now, the other thing I don't want is, because right now, if I do this, my cat is not wanting to move. I know what it is. I need to do this forever, not just initially. So forever, do this. So as I start this, and as I start it again, as you can see, the cat moves towards me, but is not stopped by barriers. You can see, obviously, it looks like it's pushing me around. So we're going to stop that and start here. So as we do this, we're going to make a stack similar to what we did before, in that we started it when the green flag starts. We're going to forever. We are going to wait until and again, go to sensing, and this is the cat is touching color. And again, I can either eyedropper the white, or I can set it by color numbers, and that's where we would want our motion to move backwards. And just like we did with the mouse, we want our number to match. So this would be -2. So this is our programming with the cat so far. So as I click my green flag, it's like that. And you can see the cat is behind the barrier. And as I move the mouse in this direction, Cat starts to come towards me. All right. So that is how we get the cat going. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some targets in here, and one of my love more than cheese. So we're going to put a little couple cheese things in here that we have to collect before we can exit the maze.